Hey y'all, welcome in or welcome back. I am Animated Jenny, and today we will be starting a new series. We're going to be going over Next Fest from Steam. I don't know if you've heard about it. If you're a gamer like me, chances are you have. It's on Steam, and every year there are different games and demos that you can try out for yourself. So I decided to look at some of the simulator type games since myself and my stream has been getting very interested in watching and playing those. I decided to go through 10 specific games in a series for you all. There were a few that got cut from the equation because they were just a little too difficult or maybe didn't quite fit the right mold for the type of games, or just didn't feel like some of them were really complete enough to be able to judge yet, and I didn't want to give a negative light on those games, so maybe we'll review them later when they feel a little bit more finished. So our first game that I'm going to go through is called Art Shop Simulator. This game is by Loveheim Studios, or Loveheim Studios. I'm not really sure how it's pronounced. It's set to release in Q1 of 2025, so early part of next year, if you guys want to check it out. I figured I would talk about a few things that I noticed in the game that I liked, or maybe a few things that might need a little bit of improvement. Please keep in mind that every game that is going to be reviewed or talked about during this series is in early access or demo mode. So they're unfinished. Please be forgiving. Be nice to the developers. They're still working on stuff. These are their babies, okay? So we're going to have good, constructive criticism, right? Okay. Having said that, I thought this game was super cute. As far as optimization, this game did have some decent basic optimization options. So different levels of PCs will be able to play it. So it's not a one-size-fit-all scenario, which is good. Objectives for this game were extremely clear. The devs did a very good job of explaining exactly what you need to do without having too much on the screen. So I would say 10 out of 10 for how they explained the objectives on this one. I really like the stylized way they make the characters that come into the shop. They're really cute. And the people that you can hire in the store, they're also super adorable as well. The cool thing about this game is that not only are you selling art and you're a gallery owner, or you might be the gallery manager, I'm not 100% sure, but you can also create art, or you can upload your own art if you want to be displaying it on the walls. So I thought that was a really neat feature. There's some pre-made art that you can buy and display on the walls as well if you don't feel like creating your own little masterpieces. It did seem to me that the ones that you create on your own tend to sell for more, which makes more sense. And the other thing that I noticed is that the more brushwork you put into it, it seems like they sell for a higher price as well. Another thing that goes into the pricing seems to be how many different prints you get made of each item. So each individual artwork, if you get 10 prints made compared to 3, the value will decrease the more prints you have made. So that's more of a realistic idea of limited availability being a status symbol with the arts. I also thought it was really cute that you can name each piece, and the characters that are walking around and looking at the art pieces, they give you a bit of feedback. If you go pay attention to the icons above their head, they will say if a price is too high or low, or they'll say stuff that has to do with the painting, or they really found it interesting, so you can kind of know what to put into your shop or into your studio the further along you go. I also liked that even though it's just a trial version so far, there were achievements. So it made me feel a sense of accomplishment even for doing the tutorial. The tutorial stage lasts 3 full days, so you do get a good idea of what it's like to play the full game, although the time is obviously limited. So basically, while you're playing this, you want to be putting in work on your art, making sure you have enough things up on the walls displayed, enough paintings, and then making sure that you're taking care of your customers and that the space is well lit and that you have everything set the way you need to, just like in a real art gallery. I also thought it was super cute that they give you a pet cat to have in your shop. So at the beginning you have to clean everything up. And there's a cat there and you can change the color. And it does hint that in the main game, there will be more that you can do with your pet. I'm wondering if there's going to be any other kind of animal or if it's just going to be a cat. So that's just something we'll have to see as the game develops. Now, for a few of the negatives, I had a little bit of difficulty with a few things. The clipping through the walls. If you don't place your payment area in the right area, you'll have people clipping through the walls. That's not really a major issue, but it might get on some people's nerves. Another thing that could have been explained a little bit better is the storage area. So basically, at one point, I put a canvas in the back, or I put a box in the back that I thought the picture was stuck. It wasn't stuck, but the painting was up on the storage and it was kind of difficult to get it down. So maybe some kind of fix for that or a little bit better system would be good to put into play eventually. To be honest, I really couldn't find many faults with the game. I could see where they could expand a bit, obviously, but it was pretty well done for being a demo, for being a 3-day demo, you know? I would definitely recommend you trying it for yourself if you're interested in a game like this. I would say it feels like a more finished demo from some of the ones that I've tried. It definitely feels like they put their best efforts into making sure this is well polished and working well. So what do you think? Would you give Art Shop Simulator a try or not? If you want to, you can wishlist it on Steam, or there is the demo out right now if you want to try it for yourself. Thank you so much for watching. We will be going over number 2 on our list next time. As always, y'all stay safe. Have a wonderful day. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that already. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.